In the quiet town of Fall River, Massachusetts, the morning of August 4, 1892, began like any other. But by noon, 2 people were dead, brutally murdered inside their home. And standing in the center of it all was a woman named Lizzie Borden. Andrew Borden was a wealthy but strict businessman. His second wife, Abby, kept the household running, and they lived with Andrew's 32-year-old daughter, Lizzie, along with their maid, Bridget Sullivan. That morning, Bridget was cleaning the windows when Lizzie suddenly screamed, "Come quick. Father's dead." Andrew was found slumped on the sitting room sofa, his face so savagely attacked it was barely recognizable. Moments later, Abby's body was found upstairs, her skull crushed with the same kind of weapon, a hatchet. 2 brutal murders, no witnesses, no forced entry. The entire town was stunned. Who could have done this? Police arrived and began questioning everyone. The evidence was thin, but all eyes quickly turned toward Lizzie. Her statements didn't add up. She changed her story multiple times, first saying she was in the barn, then in the kitchen, and then that she thought her stepmother had gone out, even though Abby had already been dead for hours. A few days later, Lizzie was seen burning a dress in the stove. She said it was ruined with paint, but many believed it was stained with blood. Despite suspicion, the investigation was weak. There was no murder weapon, no blood found on Lizzie, and no direct evidence. But the whispers grew louder, and the press turned the case into a nationwide sensation. Lizzie was arrested and put on trial in 1893. The courtroom was packed with reporters and curious townspeople. Her defense argued that there was no proof she had done it, and the idea of a respectable, unmarried woman committing such a brutal act was almost unthinkable at the time. After weeks of testimony, the jury announced their verdict, not guilty. Lizzie walked free. But freedom came with a shadow. The people of Fall River never forgot. Children sang a dark rhyme that would haunt her name for generations. Lizzie Borden took an axe and gave her mother 40 whacks. When she saw what she had done, she gave her father 41. Lizzie lived the rest of her life in quiet isolation. She never confessed, never spoke about the murders again, and died in 1927. Some say she got away with murder. Others believe she was the victim of a cruel society that couldn't see beyond its prejudices. To this day, the truth remains buried in mystery. Some claim the Borden house is haunted, others think Lizzie still hides in the echoes of that tragic morning. And over a century later, the question still lingers: did Lizzie Borden really take the axe?